I got a plan. I'm about to take my advance and load up the van with them yams.
Nah, I got a plan. Take a little bread from them yams and go and invest in some land.
Nah, that ain't the plan. I'm tryna stun on these niggas and fuck every hoe on the ground.
Yeah, I understand, but rich niggas fuck who they want, and broke niggas fuck who they can.
So what is you saying?
You can blow all your money, young niggas.
I count my bucks if I wanted to, nigga. I can blow the whole bag right in front of you, nigga.
I can blow the whole bag right in front of you, niggas. I 401k down one of you, niggas.
That shit got money still running up, nigga. I can have it all.
And you ain't done enough, nigga.
Every move is a double up, nigga.
Let me do the math. One song, one hit, $250,000 whip, 4 kids, no crib, baby mama finna trip. 30 on your wrist, another 100 on your neck, but you gon' be DOA when you see the IRS making show money, but you blow money on these hoes running in and out of town. That's another 100,000. Ain't nothing that nigga can't hold it on way, but you fuck around and drown, letting them hold you down. And then they back on the block and you still ain't got a plan, but the niggas got a plan, cause they think you still got rap money in your pants. Plan in the grind, they gon' head when you got, yeah. They get big up the brand, and she got a plan, she ain't gonna tell it, but she gon' get a ass done. Be on Instagram looking at three niggas planning on land in these bushes. And then it's planning at the funeral. The Rod you didn't plan on shooting you. The plan was niggas playing on whooping you. But they ain't plan on niggas having any cuticles. And now your fam got a plan on viewing you. When the plan come together, yeah, it's beautiful. But when the plan don't pan out as usual, tell me who to blame, nigga, you or you.
I got a plan. I'm about to take my advance and load up the van with them yams.
I got a plan. Take a little break from them yams and go and invest in some land.
Nah, that ain't the plan. I'm tryna stun on these niggas and fuck every hoe on the ground.
Yeah, I understand, but rich niggas fuck who they want. Broke niggas fuck who they can.
So what is you saying?
You can blow all your money, young niggas.
Count my bucks if I want to, nigga. I can blow the whole bag right in front of you, nigga.
I can blow the whole bag right in front of you, niggas. I 401k down one of you, niggas.
Shit got money still running up, nigga. I can have it all.
You ain't done enough, nigga.
Every move is a double up, nigga. Shit, I got a plan. Travel as long as I can. Bro, I know who I am. Go overseas, convert all my dollars to euros and yens. And pull out wherever we land. All up in Louis and Fendi and Prada with shorts and the tea like I'm fresh out the gym. They probably think I'm a Hoover as tall as I am. No, I just live life out of realm. Instead of playing, I'm retreating with song. Things that we see to believe to be gone. Really ain't nothing more than a facade. Some shit that eat up that's not feeding the song. Happiness happens to be something money can't buy it, but it's a down payment for sure. Risking your life for that white only pie, but some things are just too hard to hold. Jump out the porch and end up in the yard. Serving 100 just turned 24. We've been conditioned and trained to live with the odds. Never thought once how to even the score. Baby, no man, I'm just thinking out loud. I'm in rock bottom and raising your brow. Something to think about when you out slinging them pounds. So fuck what I'm talking about. I got a plan. I'm about to take my advance and load up the van with them yams.
Nah, I got a plan. Take a little break from them yams and go and invest in some land.
Nah, that ain't the plan. I'm tryna stun on these niggas and fuck every hoe on the ground.
Yeah, I understand, but rich niggas fuck who they want, and broke niggas fuck who they can.
So what is you saying?
You can blow all your money, young niggas.
I count my bucks if I wanted to, nigga. I can blow the whole bag right in front of you, nigga.
I can blow the whole bag right in front of you, niggas. I 401k down one of you, niggas.
That shit got money still running up, nigga. I can have it all.
And you ain't done enough, nigga.
Every move is a double up, nigga. Shit, I got a plan.
You done lost your damn mind, right? What you believe? Right? What you believe? I don't know what you believe yet. Cause I know you got something up your sleeve, nigga. Cause look how much stay up arguing with you all night. You cut.
I know you got some up your sleeve, nigga. I know you got some up your sleeve, nigga. I don't trust you. Hey, man, shout out to y'all, man. Shout out to y'all, man. We are back, man. We are back, family. We are back. Another episode of Rich Rhetoric, man. I thank you guys for tuning in. I wouldn't do this shit if it wasn't for y'all. You know what I mean? Yeah, that mean? What's up, Robbie? Hey, pull up, Robbie. Hold on. Let me drop the link, man. Pull up, Robbie. Pull up, Robbie. Yeah, I was back, man. A little intermission. A little quick intermission, man. For you monkey. Yeah, a little, you know what I mean? A little intermission, man. Now we back. Y'all click that link. I just put it in the chat, man. Y'all pull up. You know what I mean? Let me see what I got. Guys. Let me see what I got, man. Let me see what's up. One more song. Let's do one more song, then we'll get this shit started, man. It's Sunday, man. What are y'all doing on this Sunday, man? What are y'all doing on this Sunday? Did you go to church? What did you do? What did you guys do, man? It's Sunday morning, and we outside, like literally outside. Like outside. I'm literally outside of my house. So yeah. We outside. We are really outside. Hold on. One more song though. Let's play one more song before we get it popping. Hey man, click that link, man. Click the link, get your ass in the background, and let's talk. Let's chop it up, man. I just put the link in the chat. Pull up. Let's have grown people. You know what I mean? Grown people conversation. That's what I like to call grown people conversation. Damn, boy, that boy look good, man. What you doing, Dublin? Robbie, girl deep in the building. Stu, I see you, sure. I see everybody in the building. Y'all look good, man. Y'all looking good. Y'all looking good this Sunday. On a Sunday, you look good. You know what I mean? Don't let nobody tell you that you don't look good. You guys look good. You're beautiful, right? You are beautiful you beautiful on a Sunday, especially Sosa. Sosa, bring your cute ass up on here. Bring your cute ass up on here. Update on the struggle beard. That motherfucker still struggling, but he on the way. Ooh, he on the way. He on the way. All right, man. Let me play this fucking song, man. I'm gonna play one song, man. Then we're gonna talk some shit. But in the meantime, between time, hit the like button and also hit the StreamYard link, man. Y'all pull up, man. Pull up, man.
I got it on me. 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 Hey, don't it feel good just to be in your hood and the lovers all on you? Yeah. I got it on me. 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 Hey, don't it feel good just to be in your hood and the lovers all on you? Yeah. I got it on me. I got it on me. Yeah. Tailor-made suit fitting down to the millimeter. I'ma keep it playing while you niggas sitting in the bleachers. I'm referred and revealed like pearl and veneer. Killing this shit, I've been purging for years. Put a leash on your bitch, I done curved up for years. Get back, sit back, this that, it factor, big facts, big splash, big flap. Give me 2 clap first. And by nature, boy, we getting paper, boy, but you can't see the forest for the trees. Jumping off the porch, but them boys finna leave. Please give a nigga props when you see him. And even if you bitch in his DM and really wanna see him, take a long look in the mirror. And if you know the truth, why you worry about him? Hit him with a agape, sipping on Cavase. Love for the east and the west, know the line say. Northside entree, eating off South Play. Rolling through Antioch, so you know what I say. I got it on me. 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 Hey, don't it feel good just to be in your hood and the lovers all on you? Yeah. I got it on me. 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 Hey,
don't... quick message to the Metro Police Department. Born rich as a convicted felon, I do not have it on me. Let's go.
I got it on. I got it on. Yeah.
They playing blackjack where I'm from. You'll be lucky if you see 21. I get love everywhere I go. Everywhere feels like out east where I'm from. Niggas talk, that's cheap where I'm from. Want peace, nigga, please, that's weak where I'm from. If it's up, then it's stuck by the Raptors. Niggas don't forget about a team where I'm from. There's 2 sides to the coin, you don't tell it where I'm headed. I may slide to the trap, but he bet it like 100 I shoot. But I had that money on cue if you lose. Don't get bribes for your blues and your shoes. Man, you know how we feel about people new that just moved to the city thinking everything pretty, but it's ugly on the bottom of them cowboy boots. Keep thinking shit sweet, you gon' diabetic before I let shit slide. I electric slide on second half with a bride that's ready to fuck today and get married tomorrow. I understand shorty times is hard, and you just wanna have fun. As I roll another blunt, she gon' do another bump. Ain't no question if I got more.
I got it on me. 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 Hey, don't it feel good just to be in your hood and the lovers all on you? Yeah. I got it on me. 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 I got
All right. That's enough of that, man. What's popping with you, Robbie? My brother, Robbie. Robbie, is you there, or you just yo, Robbie?
Yo, what's up, bro?
What's up, buddy? That's you
Man,
right there, boy. You got the goddamn bald head with the goatee like that, boy.
yeah, yeah, man.
You
What
outside.
happened
You
was,
outside, boy. I see you. You outside, Robbie. I see you, man.
what I was
What you
gonna,
doing?
you were talking about church and everything. I said, man, I guess I'm being a heathen again because I just got me some parrot-based shrimp from Red Lobster,
Yeah,
got by
yeah.
Arnold Palmer, and
Yeah,
I'm
how do
doing
I
good,
put
man.
Robbie in the back? How do I put Robbie in the backstage, guys? Anybody who know about StreamYard. If you know about StreamYard, guys, tell me how to put Robbie in the back, man. He's a heathen. He's a heathen. I refuse. Get away from me. I rebuke him. I rebuke him in the name of the Lord and the Holy
Yeah,
Spirit. We're not
yeah.
doing that, Robbie. Why? Why are you eating that when the scripture specifically tells you not to eat that, bro? Don't make me come on, Robbie. You know I'm an
Yeah,
Israelite, bro. I'm a
yeah,
lost.
yeah.
They call me a lost. My brothers call me a
Uh,
lost Israelite. But I'm an
Hey,
Israelite though.
hey, all I can tell you is God ain't finished with me. You know what I mean?
Yeah, man.
Nah, what's up with you though, bro?
Man, I'm chilling, Robbie. Man, you know I haven't got your I haven't got your perspective on Will Smith protecting a black woman. Talk to me. Talk to me. Yeah,
Um,
I got to get you on
I
the
think
record.
it's a two-sided coin. When I initially seen it, I was like, okay, I know what that's about, and I felt like he did the right thing because it wasn't just a joke; it was all of the pressure that he was feeling leading up to that. Right? I think he felt like he was pressured in a position to make a public stance to defend his family. However,
Why do you feel like that though? What do you mean? I don't understand what you mean, like the
I'm
public.
just saying all the scandals and rumors that have been going on about them as a couple. You know what I mean?
Oh, you
And
talking about August Alsina was fucking his wife? Is that like I don't know?
all
Is
of
that
that
a
stuff,
scandal?
all of that stuff. I just think like in that moment, he felt a need to put on a show. I think that was more of putting on a show and making a statement than it was about him defending her per se. However, I also will say this that I think that had it been a white comedian that would have made that joke, I don't think he would have got out of his seat.
Mm.
That's
Do
just
you
me keeping it a
do
buck.
you think at that moment he was protecting the black woman? Because a lot of my sisters are saying they applaud him for
I honestly think he
protecting
was
his wife.
protecting himself more than her. And for some reason in his mind, she may have been an afterthought. I just think he just wanted to let people know for the record, like, look, man, I hear everything that y'all have to say about our relationship, and I hear what y'all got to say about my wife, but my wife is a reflection of me. So I'm letting y'all know, because this is the whole point. You want to publicly humiliate my wife in front of millions of people and in front of all of our peers. So I'm going to publicly humiliate you. So in other words, he picked a soft target. He knew that Chris Rock couldn't, you know what I'm saying, go toe to toe with him. However, like I said, I don't think he would have done it. If it would have been a white comedian who would have made that same joke, I doubt very
He
seriously
wouldn't have did.
he would have just laughed it off. That's my take on it.
Yeah, I mean, I hear you. I hear you. But you know, he slept. I'm gonna tell you why I fuck with Will Smith, man. Thank God for opening up, slap the shit out of a nigga season. It's officially slap the shit out of somebody's season. I love it. I love it, bro. I love it, man. It's so many people who deserve to for somebody to just slap the shit out of them. For real, bro. I think that's it because let me tell you this, Robbie. In a way, we got away from slapping the shit out of people.
Oh, G checking. Look,
Yeah,
that's what's
slapping.
wrong with this generation now.
Come on.
And they go to pistol play and all that. Everybody kind of knew how to keep themselves in check because everybody's been at least G checked once where you're like, man,
It
you know
was
what? I
the
don't need to
no,
talk
it was the
reckless.
threat. It was the threat of I'll slap the shit out of you that made people stay in line. So I fuck with Will Smith on that, man. I do.
And,
I
and,
fuck
and if we're keeping it a buck, Will Smith is from that generation. I mean, he's from West Philly, born and raised. People forget.
On the
You know what I'm
playground
saying?
is where he spent most of his days.
You know what I mean? So, I mean, it is what it is. He can't take back the slap, but I
Yeah.
bet you in some ways he wish he did because I think now they're going to give him the Bill Cosby treatment. They're going to act like he's a leper.
Yeah, they already kicked him out of the Oscars thing, right? He had to resign from.
I think they gave him the choice to resign, and they may try to like save face, let this
Yeah.
thing blow over. Again, because he slapped a black comedian. However, I
Okay.
think I think Chris Rock is well within his rights to sue or get some kind of settlement out of that because
Ah, now you talking. Now you talking.
you know,
So, okay, hold on. So you think Chris Rock should sue?
bro, Will Smith is a comedian.
Yeah.
He's been in comedic movies. It's not like Jada had a life-threatening illness, as far as I know. It wasn't like she had stage 4 cancer and he made that joke. So, with that being said, I personally don't think the joke warranted a slap. However, I can't say how he felt, but hey, we're responsible for our actions. So when you're a billionaire, you can't go around slapping niggas. You know what I mean? You're supposed to have your lackeys, your crash dummies
So
do that.
what you saying? You saying he should sue Will Smith?
I'm saying he's well within his rights to if he wants to now.
Would
Or
you
or better
sue?
or better
Would
yet, better
you
yet.
sue? Would you sue Will Smith if you was Chris Rock?
Oh, if Will Smith would have slapped me, not only would I have said something about, I would have, you know what he would have said when he said, "Keep my wife's name out your effing mouth." I would have said, "Nigga, I'll keep her name out my mouth, but I'll keep my dick in hers." You know what I mean? Or something like that. I would have said something slick. And then if he would have came back up there on the stage, we would have just been tussling. We would have just looked like, two Mandingos fighting
What are you talking
for a
about,
piece
right?
of cornbread, man. Because
Oh fuck,
I
Robbie.
mean, let's keep it a buck. If he slapped you on national TV, you would have went at this nigga, man. Let's be honest.
No, I say that though. I ain't gonna lie, bro. I kind of said that though, right? For all the people saying he protected the black woman, where the police would have took his ass to jail. Now, black woman, get me out of jail, right? Now you that guy. Then you become that guy, right? I slapped the shit out of you
Well,
for protecting my black woman, and now I go to jail. Now, black woman, you have to get me out of jail.
well, did that define that level of protection? I could see if Chris Rock tried to be physical or did something, you know what I'm saying, to assault her as a person, then yeah, man, you stomp a mud hole in somebody. But he's been in Hollywood too long. I just think that was something else. I think that was a statement that he made. Also, too, you got to think about it. They know they're going to get a lot of streams. You got to realize this is a clout chasing generation to a degree. So maybe this is going to like help them in other ways with the algorithm. Now Chris Rock, he's going to benefit from it too. And then on top of that, he has the option to sue. But if I was Will, I would just go through back channels and settle with him. Be like, look, bro, what is it that you want? That's within reason. It was just a slap. You know what I'm saying? What is it that you want for us to, if it's not money, it might be some type of public apology and some type of support to a charity of his choosing. Because I don't think Chris Rock is a bum that needs that nigga's money. If anything, I think Chris Rock is going to be like, should I launch nuclear weapons? He's like Vladimir Putin right now. He's like, you made the move and tried to invade Ukraine.
Mm,
Okay, should I do a whole 15-minute segment just dogging
facts. That's a fact.
entanglements? Because if we talk about entanglements, nigga, that can be funny.
Nah, that's a fact. That's a fact, bro. I know. And I know he wanted the joke, right? In that moment, he wanted the joke, right, Robbie? He said, "Oh, Will, oh boy, I could just really," and then he stopped. He stopped the
Right.
show.
But here's the whole point. I think Chris Rock felt as another black man, what a black man directing the Oscars for the first time, right?
Yeah,
He
Will
probably
Patrick.
expected more.
Will
Yeah, he expected more from Will than that. He probably like, man, come on, bro. I've joked harder than this on people. Why are you taking it to this level? That's what I think Chris looked more shocked, if anything.
He's saying that's light, right? Will Smith was like, man, I mean, Chris Rock said, man, that was light. Like, that was
Exactly.
light. That was a light jab. That was a light jab. I could have hit you and your wife with an uppercut, but that was a light jab, man. I don't know, man. I mean, that to me, that was light, man. I think Will was.
Let's put it this way. He better stick to fiction and not facts. Because if Will Smith want people to talk facts, there's all kind of stuff that could come out on them. being
Hey,
swingers and all
what
that
do you
allegedly.
think about the narrative where they say Will Smith shouldn't have did that in front of white people, man? He was in a room full of white people and he slapped another black man. What do
This
you
is
say?
how I feel. White people, the ones that are gonna think negative about you, were already thinking negative about you. It's not like they were on the fence and they're gonna be like, you know what?
Yeah.
That bar rich guy, he's such a good dude. He owns a restaurant. Maybe he's different from the others. Bull crap, man. It's there's no lukewarm with those kind of people that are racist like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I feel like they because this is what I would say to people. Hey man, they were lynching us when we had our Sunday's best doing jazz music,
Sheesh.
right? Swing music. We weren't even talking about hoes and bitches and guns and drugs. We were talking about love, and they still called it what? Jungle music. Jazz actually stands for jackass music. That's how I got the name.
I don't believe that. How do you know? Prove that, man.
No, literally, Google it. Like it was a racist term that they used to call it jackass music, and it got shortened as jazz. You know how we flip stuff. Okay,
Yeah.
fine, this is jazz. And like back in the day, um, the piano players that used to play in a lot of those strip joints and all that. That's how like you had Janis Joplin. You had a lot of these pioneers in music, right? That were black orators and and playwrights and musicians that were getting their chance, man, to get into silent film, doing all type of stuff. So we are American culture. They can say what they want to say, but every popular music movement and entertainment movement, black people have been the face of it, literally. Whether it was blackface and it wasn't us directly, and it was them mocking black hobos, right? Because they say that's where the clown came from.
Yeah.
Them making fun of black people who wore tattered clothes after slavery, getting on top of trains, right? So everything, even our negative stuff, they found a ways to capitalize on it, right? And try to shame us. But there's no more shaming tactics. Basically, just give us our reparations. We don't care what you think. You know what I mean? So yeah, I think I'm glad Will Smith did what he did because it's like people need to be reminded, especially going into Trump's second term. Like I let him know, if he runs again, he needs to run with a universal health care plan because a lot of these racist trolls are going to need good dental insurance. Because if they come around me with that junk, they're going to get a two piece. They're going to get a smack both ways. You know what I mean? That's it. I think less brothers are going to have patience the next time around. You
Oh,
dig what I mean?
oh.
The first time
Mhm.
around, we were kind of scared. Now we just like, you know what? I'm just gonna have to piece you up because you're gonna lie to
Yeah.
the
You
police
sound
anyway.
like the people. You say, "I am not my." What they say? I am not my ancestors. Right? That's what black people say nowadays. I am not my ancestors. I will put
Try
my
Jesus,
fucking hands
don't
on
try
you.
me. Try Jesus, don't try me. That how the song go?
He said, "Try Jesus, don't try me." For real, man. Oh, that's hilarious, man. All right, so speaking of reparations, Robbie, I do want to shout out California, right? California. I've been keeping you guys up to date with the California reparations task force, and they finally said who's eligible, and the people who are eligible are American descendants of slavery. I mean,
If
shout out.
if that
No,
in
no, no,
fact
no.
is true, that's
Don't
that's a
get it
that's
twisted. Hold
good.
on, hold on, hold on. Don't get it twisted, man. Shout out to my brothers and sisters from the Caribbean islands and that's in the continent of Africa and shout out to my black people who immigrated to America. But the California Reparations Task Force said, you guys don't get none of this. But it's cool because we rocked with y'all. So let us eat and then you know what I mean? Maybe we'll fuck with
Yeah.
y'all. Yeah,
I
yeah.
have a question, Born. What exactly is a waffle iron? Is that thing that makes actual waffles, or is that something I'm getting over my head? Because I forgot the
Yeah,
brother's
waffle
name.
iron, right? Yeah, yeah, that's the one that make waffles. The
Yeah, this
thing
brother said I'm hooking my waffle iron up to Wi-Fi. He like his joke is so nerdy it doesn't even land right. Are you trying to say that the Wi-Fi powers the waffle iron through electromagnetic waves? I mean, this nigga is corny as hell. I mean, nigga, I plug my waffle iron into your mama's kitchen, and after I get
is.
done waxing, you know what I'm saying? That ass, she goes and fix me a breakfast fit for a king. You know what I mean? Y'all gotta pray for me. I'm not there yet. You know what I'm saying? So you should know better, young buck. And yeah, she needs Wi-Fi, so we need you to be a good son and pay for it. You know what I mean? Since this thing got jokes, you know what I mean?
Mm.
Oh
Jimmy,
man,
we want you, Jimmy.
I like James.
You better
Look,
pull
man,
up,
James
Jimmy.
always got jokes, man.
Pull up, Jimmy. Jimmy don't fuck with my channel no more, man. Pull up. Oh, yeah, man. Y'all pull up, man. That's the link right there. Y'all pull up. And y'all gotta forgive me for cars in the background. But like I said, bro, I titled this "We Outside," man, because we are really, really outside.
Man, I missed a good
And this
I guess a
handsome
good
ass.
show you had earlier, bro. You know, my sleep pattern had to change a little, and sometimes I've been on Twitter Spaces a little bit,
Yeah.
more and more. But I gotten away from some of the political stuff, and they have some of these karaoke rooms. So I'll be in there, kind of just singing a little bit, having fun, trying to detox from all the stress. But man, your channel always brings the facts, brings things to the forefront, and you know, you always have quality guests and speakers from around the bubble speaking on your platform. So I always appreciate that.
Yeah, I fuck with them, man. I have a bunch of monk ass niggas on my channel, but I love them. You know what I mean? I love these monk ass niggas, man. I do.
Yeah, I can tell you from Tennessee. You know what I mean? You almost sound like Pimp C. I was like, that's that Louisiana.
We from the
That's all
south.
that. Yeah,
Hey, we
yeah,
from the
yeah, yeah.
south, man. Robbie, we
Know what
from
I'm
the
talking
south,
about?
man.
Know what I'm talking about? These
You know what I'm
old
talking
whole ass
about?
niggas. These
You
old
know what
whole
I'm
ass
talking about?
niggas talk about waffle irons. You know what I'm saying? They don't know nothing about
Okay,
this
Robbie,
pimping.
Robbie. Oh,
Understand
okay,
me?
Robbie. That's enough, man. That's a hell no. That's enough, bro. We're not gonna shit on the South and country niggas on this platform. This
Oh
is not.
no, I'm not shitting. I'm bigging up. I'm being like
Yeah, thank
I'm
you,
doing
man.
my
'Cause
Pimp C
yeah,
impersonation.
man. We outside, man. Pimp C is a G, bro. All right,
Yeah, a
you gonna
legend.
make me. You finna make me go left field though. But they
Nah,
kill
nah, nah.
Pimp
When I
C.
used to play around rapping,
They kill Pimp C, Robbie.
nah, listen. When I
They kill
used to
Pimp
play
C,
around,
bro.
oh yeah, I feel like that was murder, man. That
Yeah,
was
yeah. I
definitely
feel like
suspicious.
I know, right? I think black people always gonna say shit like that. Like, man, Pimp C didn't overdose. Somebody killed Pimp C, man. Pimp C was on to something, bro. Pimp C was on to something. He's
It's
like
the
Khalid
way he
Muhammad,
was
right?
found.
So hold on. So y'all saying like Khalid Muhammad died from a brain aneurysm? That's what y'all really gonna tell me, right?
As healthy as he ate. You know what I'm saying? Look,
That's all I'm saying, man.
yeah.
That's all I'm saying about Pimp C. So y'all gonna say Pimp C? Hold on. So y'all telling me Pimp C died just like Khalid Muhammad died in a hotel room where nobody saw anything. They just died. Okay. All right, bro. I don't know. I can't believe that. It's hard for me to believe that, man. It
People
is.
close to him were like, he was very suspicious with quote unquote the way he died and the way they were trying to frame the drug narrative, because they're like, man, that man was not,
Yeah.
you know, new around the corner. He knew his limit. You dig what I'm saying? And I don't think he had nothing to be depressed about. Shoot, he was out of jail. Music was popping. If anything, I think he was in a celebratory mood, not in, you know, not in some depressed mood.
And
But
he
hey,
died.
it is what it is.
Yeah, he died. And he died like that, man. That shit crazy, man. Hey, y'all make sure y'all hit the like button while y'all in the building. Hit the like button, fam. Hit the like button, man.
Yo, so what you got? What is your plans for this year, man? Do you plan on pulling up to any places outside of Memphis and like doing any interviews? I think you do some great interviews on with people, bro. Straight up, man.
Thank you for real, Robbie. All right, so Robbie, let me tell you this. I've got back into like community activism, right? So I'm finna do this video. I'm about to do this interview with this lady who where all right, so this is what's happening right here in Nashville, Tennessee. So what they're doing is like they have like food pantries in the hood, right? So where it's like every Saturday from fucking 9 to I don't know, 2, 3 o'clock in the afternoon, right? Where homeless people or anybody, you can go to this place and get pretty much get your groceries for the week, right? You can get meat, you can get vegetables, you know what I mean? Fruits, all of that shit for the week, bro. They have shut that shit down because the people, these people, they have to rent these locations from people. And I guess the landlord is saying, we're about to fucking we're about to sell this whole property so you guys can't come here on Saturdays anymore. So I'm about to interview a lady who has a brilliant idea. She said, how about we put all these resources all of these resources organizations, right? Put them in one building because we have like an old elementary school down the road, right? And she said, hey, nobody's using this elementary school. How about we take the people who pass out food? How about we take the people who direct people to get health insurance, dental insurance, just resources. It's resources for the community. She's saying put all of these resources in one building and let's not run out, right? Because in a sense, all of these people who supply resources to the community, they're pretty much being gentrified. You know what I'm saying? They're victims of gentrification. The buildings that they use to give out these resources have now been bought by big time developers, and they want to tear this whole fucking building down and build up 3 or 4 condos or some shit like that. So I am about to do an interview with a lady who has a brilliant idea. She said, hey, how about we let all of these people go into this old elementary school, right? Which is going to be like, I don't know, 15, 16 classrooms, right? We can take all that space, clear that space out, and let people come in who has resources for the community. So shout out to her. I am going to do an interview with her though, Robbie.
In other words, it'll become like a community center.
Absolutely. Right? And that's what we need. That's exactly what we need, bro. I went down there to that place, Robbie, and like, I ain't gonna lie, man, the homeless people, they're there. They're there. I can tell the homeless people, they kind of they depend on this place every Saturday to get their groceries for the week.
You know
So
what? I just thought about something when I was hearing you talk. See, sometimes you have to appeal to people's um, what's the word? I guess like their motive, right?
yeah,
And profit motivates a lot of these big corporations. So let's say you have that community center and you have these homeless people come up and they get enough groceries for a week.
yeah.
What they could do to kind of like make it more of an incentive is maybe some of those homeless people who get that food volunteer some of their time towards a job or towards a project for the city or for something. So that way, one, not only could they potentially get a job, right? Like they could just be on it could be a temporary basis, right? For a couple of weeks or so, just to see if they work out. And it potentially could lead to them getting off the streets. So I think like some of these corporations and some of these people, um, if there's somebody who's real savvy, they'll find a way to let one hand wash the other, so you'll have a little bit less of that stuff. Because in the end, nobody wants the homelessness there. The community center does need to be there, but at the same point in time, people need jobs, and people who are trying to rent out those condos want to have people who can afford the rent in them places. So it's kind of like, it's a win-win in a way. Like I think there's some people who are homeless that will probably work twice as hard as some of the people that I see that are teenagers that are spoiled, that are working at some of these fast food joints or working at some of these other places. So I say get those people employed, find a way to give them some type of work, even if it's just volunteering at the rec center and them getting paid. Like some things now got to be profit oriented. It just can't be on a volunteer basis. And I think that's why reparations is crucial right now, critical, because they always want to give us anything in exchange for reparations except for cash payments. You know what I mean? Money makes the world go round. Doesn't mean we got to worship it, but we do need it in case we don't die tomorrow. So I think those homeless people, the ones who do want to work and can work, should be employed, and the ones that are eligible for disability in that community center, they should be trying to get them housing, get them their social security, SSI, whatever it is, and help those people get off the street. I
Okay.
don't know. What do you think?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I agree. I just want to make sure these people got somewhere to go. Like, yeah, will they work? Maybe. But what I don't want people to get mixed up and say, well, they're homeless. They can just, it's the pull yourself up by the bootstrap mentality. It's like, well,
Oh, no,
no,
no, no. I would say
yeah,
still make the
I
food
know you're not
available.
saying that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know you're not saying that, but I'm saying people will say, well, homeless people should just fucking work, and I agree with that to a certain extent, but
Man, they're working homeless
homeless,
people.
homeless, Listen, bro, homeless people are going to be homeless people. I don't give a fuck if you're in Tennessee, Houston, DC, London, whatever. Like, homeless people are going to exist. They should have resources. They do it, bro. If we got resources to give Afghani refugees, then the homeless people here in the United States of America should have some sort of resource, bro. And I do understand.
Homelessness in America is done deliberately. That's what I
Uh-oh.
believe.
Break
Like
that
it's
down.
like
Break that down.
it's
Explain it.
done deliberately because again, they use it as a psychological incentive to scare the middle class. Like anytime somebody complains about, hey, you know what? Maybe my job is unfair to me and we should have better health coverage or we should have more profit sharing or you know what? I should get paid more. All the corporation has to tell them is, hey, do you like being employed? Because if we blackball you and you get where you can't work or you stay out of work for a year or two, you could end up homeless. You and your family could lose everything you have. And look at those homeless people over there. Those are people that the society has basically labeled as throwaway people, excess people, people who are locked out of opportunity for whatever reason. Maybe they got a felony, maybe they got blackballed, because if they put something on your record bad enough, bro, it could be hard for somebody to find a job for 1,500 miles. You know what I'm saying?
That's a fact. That's a fact.
So,
That's
so that's why I know some of them people that are homeless. There, you got the working homeless, and then you got people who just, they got railroaded. And that's what I'm saying. I even have read that in a book. Like they said, yeah, that's the main reason why they like to always keep. They call it normal unemployment. Is at 4% of the population. That's acceptable to them. If we keep having inflation, they'll say maybe that number could double or triple to where now, it'll be normal for you to have 8%, which means you'll see twice as many more homeless people, but people still won't care because, again, all that's going to make them do is double down on the notion that, well, I ain't got time to worry about homeless people because if I do, maybe I'm going to become homeless. You know what I mean? I don't have time to help my brother, man, because maybe if I do, I'm going to get blackballed. So I got to be careful what I put on Twitter. I got to be careful how I talk to other people because, and in all reality, it is true. Again, when you don't have power, you don't have the ability to reward and punish. So that's why I think going with a profit motive in terms of rehabilitating and fixing homelessness, uh, I think it will benefit people. And I'm not talking about necessarily, you know, those, uh, those nonprofit organizations. I'm talking about the city being involved on a local government level and saying, look, we want to provide incentives to corporations and businesses who build in our city and want to be in our city
yes,
to help
yes,
us with those that are least fortunate. Like give the man a job as a janitor, or give somebody a job working in other words, we'll give you tax break incentives if you
yes.
can hire some of these people, right? That are
It's like the work
homeless, but they're
release.
not.
It's
Yeah,
it's kind of
yeah.
like the work release program, right? So these jobs hire, I don't know, criminals, right? America would deem them criminals, but it's certain jobs that hire them and they get a tax break. You know what I mean? From
Same thing they get whenever they hire veterans. So you
yeah,
get what I'm saying?
yeah,
If they wanted to, as a matter of fact, if we really want to push the envelope, it could go beyond local government and it could even be federal, which federal government has even more money, right? So it's
yeah.
like that's what I'm saying. If we really want to eradicate homelessness and lower that number to closer to 2% or 1%, I believe we could. Now, there's some people, fine, they may need drug rehabilitation, they may not be able to jump on the opportunity right off. But there's some people that I think that I know I've seen, videos of even on YouTube. They're like, look, man, I just simply can't afford to pay rent. You know what I mean? Or I just can't find a job, or the field I was working in, it's oversaturated and I don't got money to go back to school. There's more and more people are going to find out that they're homeless people who are just like them. And the stereotype of what makes someone homeless is not always accurate anymore. You got people who yesterday they were riding high, going to Disney World, you know, extending their budget just a little bit beyond their means. And now a health crisis and unemployment, and one layoff, bro, and they on Skid Row living out the van.
Mm. No, I hear you, brother. I hear you, man. Like I said, so what we have to do, man, is make sure these resources are available for the people, man. And that's why I'm gonna interview this sister, man. Well, I I, I can't say a sister, but I'm gonna interview this lady, and she's going to let people know what they doing with the resources. That's the problem. See, you have these people that's in power that's playing with the resources, and they're not giving the shit out like it should be given out.
Bro, the fact that people can have uh like high paying jobs at nonprofits is a big red flag right there. You got some
Yeah.
people that some kind of way, they could be a vice president or a president. It's just like being with a corporation, man. You know what I mean? I know people who work for like nonprofit, at least by name, businesses that are in fact for profit because it'll be like United Blood Center or some of these places, and they'll get your platelets, they'll get your blood, and then they'll go and resell it. You know what I mean, for thousands of or tens of thousands of dollars. So there's big business. There's ways people know how to swindle with those nonprofits. You know what I mean? I don't know the ins and outs in it, but you better believe politicians do.
And he said, people, yeah, absolutely. And people always gonna fucking swindle on that
Well,
shit.
let me put an asterisk by it. If you're black, you better tread lightly. You better be as close as you can to the line, but still be legal. White
Facts.
people can cross that line and be like, "I didn't know I couldn't do this," and then they'll get a slap on the wrist $10 million later. You know what I mean? Shoot,
That's a,
oops, got caught with my hand in the cookie jar.
that's a fact. That's why I was doing the show on Mason, Tennessee. That's what happened to them black people in Mason, Tennessee. The white people, they've been doing bullshit and corruption for fucking 70 years. And then as soon as the black people get in there and they do a little bit of corruption, they take their black ass to jail. For real.
Bro, that's what I'm saying. I wouldn't even dream in this world that we live in now. Everything you say or do is tagged and recorded. There's a record of it. So with black people, yeah, they always will make an example. That's what goes back to what we're saying with Will Smith. Man, there have been some other actors to do some things that are not necessarily becoming of an actor,
Mm.
intoxicated or fighting. What is it? Alec Baldwin killed somebody on the set. You know what I mean? And he criticized Will Smith. You know what I mean? Some of
Yeah,
these
what
other
do you
people.
think about that, man? What do you think about the white people that's criticizing Will Smith? Jim Carrey, Alec Baldwin.
I think you have to dissect what exactly they're saying and what their relationship to Will Smith is. You got to realize all these people are going to toe the line because the powers to be has a certain image that they want to uphold. So all of these people are bought and sold. And if they get out of line, shoot, they'll get economic sanctions. Economic sanctions can come in the form of you'll never get another movie role, you know, your paperwork will get funny with your royalties, you know what I mean? And all of a sudden now they're 12-year-old white girls underage claiming you touched them or something. You know what I mean? Like just random crazy shit will just pop out of nowhere. That's why I think like everybody in Hollywood, that's why I say when Will Smith did what he did, it's like this. He's probably like, look, I know y'all know whatever dirt y'all think y'all know about us. And in the back of your mind, you may think that we're not worthy of respect. But I'm gonna tell you right now, when you're in front of me and you're in my face, you're gonna respect me. You know what I mean? Now behind my back, when you're by yourself, crack all the jokes you want, say what you want to say, but to my face, you know what I'm saying? You're gonna respect me. And also number two, keeping it a buck, man, if they done had some of these swinger relationships or done had
Yeah,
some of the crazy parties, they Will Smith's probably like, nigga, I got dirt on you. So how dare you? You know what I mean? How dare you try to put me on Front Street
yeah.
when
I
you
think
know?
Chris Rock was saying that too to Will Smith. I think Chris Rock was saying, "Boy, I got so much dirt on you. Quit playing with me, Will."
But here's the thing though, Will's stuff is kind of out in the open. So it'll be funny, but you really can't. It's kind of like somebody trying to like make fun of what's that rapper's name that's gay? Um the gayest rapper ever. What's his name? The dude from Atlanta. I was about to say Young Thug, but it's not him. It's the Old Town Road dude. Little Nas X. There you go. At this point, because he's been so flamboyant, if somebody was to say something about him, it's like the joke won't even land because you're like, well shit, like I mean, You know, jokes land when they kind of shame somebody that, you know what I mean, may not want to totally own something. Like, say, if somebody did a stand up on Young Buck trying to deny them trainings, and he's been like caught with, on the phone telling them to delete footage and content allegedly, and you can recognize his voice. Now, see, that makes it hilarious because you're like, bro, you are trying to deny something that is like in indefensible, basically. So I think Will Smith don't really care about that. It's kind of like what I've told my girl, even like I said, you know what? I can respect strippers and I can respect swingers, like people who were like own whatever their debauchery is and don't try to pretend that they're something that they're not. I said it's the women that be dating online that are basically escorts themselves for like some salmon and some asparagus, you know what I mean, or or a happy meal for their kids. It's still an exchange of something, right? For sex, or in some cases, it's nothing. They ain't getting nothing out of it, and they sleeping with 4 or 5 different dudes a week, And you sitting here stereotyping that stripper. That stripper may not even be as sexually active as some of the people on the dating sites calling her a harlot. You get what I'm trying to say? But you can't shame somebody who's already come out in the public and say, look, this is my lifestyle. This is the profession that I've chose. So it is what it is. That's why I don't think it'll really affect Will Smith. Now, if Will Smith was to do a tell-all book and talk, it's kind of like the Jeffrey Epstein effect. It's not about Jeffrey Epstein. Everybody wants to know everybody that came to his parties, right? Like, what he was about, but who are the other people that went there, and why were they there, and how often did they go, right? See what I mean? That's where it gets problematic, and that's where some people, they better just keep it to the slap. You know what I mean? And not even talk about the indiscretion, because where do you think Will Smith learned all that from? He one of his managers was Benny Medina. That guy allegedly is, bisexual, homosexual, whatever. Jada said she used to have a sex addiction. She's gone on the record for saying she used to be addicted to porn. So I just think both of them got attracted to each other, and they probably just had like an open relationship for a while they were dating. You know what I mean? Kind of like, look, man, I'm not ready to settle down. I dig you. We got shit in common. We both nymphomaniacs. Because what was his name? Who? Oh yeah, Puffy had a problem with Will and Jada. Glenn, Gene Deal talked about it. He said Puffy was ready to steal on Will because he saw that Jada and Will allegedly were trying to take J-Lo home. And I believe it. Like, man, in some of these Hollywood parties, bro, you know, like some people are into like freaky stuff like that, where as a couple they'll decide to come at somebody. That's crazy, bro. I mean, it's not something that we would see as the norm, but it happens.
No, I hear you, man. I hear you. I hear you. I stay, man. Fuck Will Smith for real.
I
Fuck
think he did a good job in King Richard. Like, I'll tell you this, he accomplished one thing. I didn't watch the King Richard movie till after the slap. I was like, if he was up for best actor or whatever, I mean, let me see how good this movie was. And I think it was about as good
Was
as
it good?
Ali.
Was it really good? Did it do
Bro,
the black
it was,
man woman?
bro. You know what I'd say? Your next show, have it be a review of that movie. Let's give people a homework assignment. Go to HBO, if you have the app, or rent it or something. Just watch that movie, right? And then come and talk about it. Because I really believe that's what I'm trying to say. Like, the whole situation is kind of like what Denzel was alluding to. He's like, when you're doing the devil's work, he don't mess with you. But when you try to do something good, all hell breaks loose, and you can lose your cool. The devil knows how to push your buttons. That's basically what I think. And I don't think like I say, I think it was deeper than Chris Rock. I just think Chris Rock was the match that lit the fuse. I think he already had stuff bubbling. You know what I mean? And that was just an unfortunate situation.
Okay. All right. I hear you. I hear you. Family that's in the building, make sure y'all hit that like button, man. Y'all make sure y'all hit that like button, man. Yeah, man. I'm listening to Robbie, man. Robbie saying he don't
Who's in
really
the
do.
building? Who else is in the building? They should come up here, man. I know you had some guests earlier. Hopefully
Ah, man.
somebody
So
tune
what
in.
was you saying? What did you like about the earlier show, bro?
Man, I seen bits and pieces. I think you were kind of talking about the slap, right?
Yeah, 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 yeah.
So yeah, I mean, I think that I need to really go back and watch all of it. But I'm pretty sure like I was just trying to look to see if I seen some familiar faces like I don't know if Brother Kel chimed in. I don't know if uh IC3 chimed in. You know what I mean? Some of
Yeah,
those
I didn't
people
put them
I would love to hear their feedback. I know Brother Kel will probably say
they
something about
unsynchronized.
yes, they're unsynchronized because that didn't really help. If, in other words, if it didn't help the liberation of all African people, then Will Smith,
Let me
yeah,
put it in my Discord, man. That's that.
you could have defended the black woman in a little bit different way.
Yeah, let me drop this shit in my Discord and see if they'll pull up.
Yo, is Discord like another social media site or it's just an app or what is it?
Yeah, it's a whole nother social media site. It's a whole nother media site.
Yeah, I've been hearing a lot about is it similar to YouTube or is it more like Twitter or something?
I don't know. It's kind of more like Twitter, man. But it's it's something dope. It's alright.
Then I'm gonna have to get me a Discord, man, because I've been hearing everybody talk about it on YouTube. I was thinking it was like something separate, you know?
Yeah, yeah. Hold on, man. Let me share this shit on Discord. My bad, family. And you guys should fucking share it your damn self. You ain't doing shit else. You might as well share it. All right, yeah. Let me put that shit on Discord. See if I can get the brothers killed, man. And the people that's in the building, man, y'all know what that do. Hit that like button. I don't understand why y'all not hitting the like button, man. And if you haven't subscribed, subscribe, man. I got me up here, brother Robbie up here. We outside, man. We are out fucking side. Robbie, what's the weather looking like where you at, bro?
Man, I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. If the weather is matching how I feel inside, today is a good day. Like Ice Cube said, man, it's beautiful. I had a chance to go to the zoo yesterday. It was real sunny. It's just real hot, you know what I mean? But I'm inside right now, and this is one of them days where I said, I'm gonna slow everything down. I'm glad you came on live. I was like, wow, okay, I'm gonna tune in, see what you're doing. And later, man, I might just, make it a little movie day, family movie day, man, and watch a movie upstairs or something. Just be thankful, you know, like it's Thanksgiving. Just thankful that, you know what, my parents are alive. You're still alive and kicking. Like I said, most of the familiar faces that come up here on the panel, whether they agree all the time or not, the least they're still here. And and we may get reparations in our lifetime. Imagine that, because I know some of our ancestors probably thought it would never
Yeah.
happen. You know what I
Shit,
mean?
don't tell me that. Don't tell me that, Robbie. I'm ready to go spend. I'm ready to go spend some money right now, boy. When you tell me
Brother,
that,
brother.
oh my
As
god,
soon as we get our reparations checks, oh man, look, not speaking for the brothers on this panel, but as soon as we get those reparation checks, let's just say there are going to be some strippers that are going to be able to retire, which some of them should be able to retire if they are foundational Black Americans. But also, too, man, um, yeah, I just think people, they're going to be more passports that are going to get stamped, and you're going to just see footage of brothers having the time of their life traveling around the globe for a little bit before we do our industry building. I think there's some places in the world people want to see, man. You know what I mean? And
mm-hmm.
it just is it is what it is, and I think it's long overdue. Because I would love to go to some parts of Africa. I would love to go to some parts of the Middle East, and I definitely want to go to like South America. So, I'm ready to get. In other words, look, I'm ready to get my money from America, but travel outside of America for a while, just to get a more of a global perspective. Because I think I'm not saying America's overrated because people can come here and quote unquote make a better life. But I also don't think that everybody's fighting to become an American citizen, bro. And I think
Hell
that
nah, man.
there's
It's
some
time
other
to
places
go.
that are nice.
I'm trying to go to the Caribbean, man. Somewhere in the Caribbean islands, man. I'm trying
Could
to
you
get away.
imagine being could you imagine being in the Caribbean right now with tropical weather, with a pina colada, with a successful business, with your money right,
Ooh, with one of them
just
badass
chilling?
Caribbean women, though.
Yeah, just chilling.
Y'all
That's what I'm
niggas
saying. Just
surround me. I'm
chilling,
talking
bro.
about Bummercly. I want to hear Bummercly 50 times while I'm out there. You hear me? I want you to call me Bummercly while I'm out there, man. For real. Hell yeah, I
Bro,
think.
look, every major beach that's worth seeing, I want to see before I leave this earth, and I'm gonna speak that into existence. Even if I'm just there for a week, I'm like, I want to take that in, bro. Think about it. The colonizers had the courage to circumnavigate the globe and see all of these lands and subjugate people for centuries. They were sipping lattes, had us working, cutting sugar cane, doing all that, bro. That's what I'm saying. Do you realize how I am? I'm not gonna wait till reparations to do it. But let's
Did
just
you
say
ever
if it
want to go
happens in
to London? Do you ever want to go to the UK or
I
not really?
would. I would want to go see it just because you know what?
I wouldn't dare. It's cold and cloudy. I wouldn't dare want to
I
go
would only
nowhere.
be there. I would only be there if I knew somebody. You know what I'm
Shout
saying?
out to the UK. Shout out to the UK. I fuck
Yeah.
with y'all, but I wouldn't dare. Like that's not on my bucket list. You know what I mean? I wouldn't dare.
Okay, one place I would like to go in Europe would be Italy. No, not Italy. Germany, France, then Italy. Those are three places I would like to visit.
Yeah, I wouldn't dare fuck with them crackers, man. I don't know. I ain't trying to go to Spain, Italy, nigga, Nova Scotia.
I just say some sightseeing. You know what I mean? But
Yeah, I wouldn't dare, man. I know I wouldn't dare.
I put it to you like this: I look at those destinations the same way I look at Vegas. If you go to Vegas as a family with a family man and your wife is around you 24/7,
Yeah,
well, your experience in Vegas is going to be a
it's
lot
different.
different
That's a
than
fact.
mine. You know,
That's a fact. I always say, I ain't gonna lie, bro. I've never been to Vegas, but I always say the first time I go to Vegas, I'm not going with a woman.
yeah, nigga. I
I'm
mean,
not.
you
I'm
dig
just
what I'm
not.
saying, bro?
I
If
wouldn't dare.
if I
I
went to
wouldn't dare.
Germany, if I went to Germany, you better believe
Mhm.
I would go single. Same
Yeah.
thing with Brazil. Same thing with the Caribbean. It's like why carry sand to the beach?
And
You
what
want to
about Thailand? What about Thailand? If you went to Bangkok, then
man? I don't know, man. I've heard mixed reviews about Thailand. I have seen some brothers actually go over there and kind of do well.
you go to Bangkok.
I've heard
You
some
go to
mixed reviews
Bangkok, it's
from
on the
guys in the
toilet.
Navy, bro. Yeah, yeah. I mean, I don't know, bro. First off, they got some of the worst prisons in the world. So if some of them get racist and claim you got drugs on you and you don't, somebody try to be a hater, man, they give you the death penalty over there, number
I
one.
like what you're saying for real. You
You
said
know what
they
I
got
mean? Because like
what's
what
that
happened to old girl in
name?
Russia?
Brittany, yeah,
Oh
Brittany
yeah,
Griner.
man. Yeah, we
Yeah,
black people got to be careful, bro. I think some of these people get
I
haters
agree.
and they'll
I
try to plant
agree.
something on you and then play dumb and
I
you don't got no backup.
agree.
Screw that. That's number one. Number two,
Shut your punk ass up, money motivated.
they
Shut
got they got bro, they got some of those funny women over there. You got to be careful. 'Cause that's what people told me in the
girly
Navy,
boys.
bro.
They
I'm
got
just saying
girly
it that way.
boys over
Like
there.
like 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 they have literally they have bars over there called blowjob bars that
Hey, you want to
all you
go
got to do is
to
buy a drink.
Thailand? Huh?
All you gotta do is buy a
He
drink.
said, my nigga said he don't eat that food.
I don't think people
I asked
going
my
over there for the
homeboy, do you
food.
want to go to Thailand? He said, I don't eat that food.
Nah, they ain't going over there for the
He said,
food.
I don't swing. What he said, I don't swing that way. I
Yeah.
don't play them numbers. I
Yeah, 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 yeah,
don't
yeah.
play
I,
them
I
numbers.
I would say if I didn't go to Thailand, I don't feel like I would have like be like, damn, that was on my bucket list. You know what I'm trying to say?
Yeah, yeah,
But
yeah. I
I
wouldn't.
have seen
I
some
ain't.
brothers that look like they're having the time of their life, but I think they're also super thirsty. If you go there super thirsty, man, you may end up marrying a broad that's been like selling pussy for 20 years. You know what I mean? And you just don't know it. You're like, oh my God, I'm in love, brother. Born rich. I just met this broad. And you're like,
He said,
bro,
I'm in love. He said, I'm in love, boy.
I fell in love
And
with a
you
man.
like that there. Every time you walk on the strip, everybody looking at you like this.
Like, bro, do you know who
This,
she
yeah,
is?
yeah. Everybody looking at you like this nigga
You know, like, bro, like, but you know what? Look, that's how bad some people want to get a green card, bro, and get over here. So you just got to do your homework, man. You want to find a nice Christian home, wholesome woman. You know what I'm
Now you
saying?
own to something. You own to something though, Robbie. All right. So now, if you had to marry any country of woman to give her green card, what country would you choose?
Okay, now are you talking about doing it
Yeah,
for love or doing it because you want to be helpful to
I
somebody?
don't know. Just because she wants a green card, I don't know. What I mean, I guess I'm saying like most attractive woman that you'll say, man, fuck what everybody's saying. I'm
Well,
gonna
here we
marry
go
her
then.
and
Okay, now if we're just talking about love and it's organic love, and I know it's no funny business going on, and I've had a chance to do background checks and all that.
yeah.
I don't think it matters what country it is, as long as you know you love the person and you want to have a family with them or whatever. But if it's somebody that has a sketchy background and you think this could be one of them arranged marriages type deals where, the girl is kind of out of your league. You know what I mean? You just look
Yeah.
mysteriously sexy. Like, I'm salt and pepper, and this broad is like, you know what I mean? In her early 20s, just see poppying me to death. I'd be like, nah, I'm good. You know what I mean? You
I'm gonna
laying it
tell
on
you who
thick.
got me. Man, listen, Robbie. Let me tell you who got me all day. Um, what they call like Afro Latinas?
Yeah,
Sheesh, sheesh. God damn it, boy. I'm
yeah.
taking one of them Afro Latinas,
Well, here's the thing, bro. You probably wouldn't want to bring them here, though.
man. Man. Why not?
No,
Why
you
you?
get what I'm trying to say? No, I'm telling you something dead serious, bro. There's women that have a different mindset around the globe, but you bring them here to like Sodom and Gomorrah.
Are you saying they gonna leave you? They gonna leave you. You
Not
get
necessarily
it?
they're gonna leave. They're gonna
I
get
no bullshit.
corrupted, bro.
All right,
They're
hold
gonna
on. Now
get
I
they're
gotta
gonna
get
get a
personal.
virus,
Bro, now I gotta get personal, man. You know it's funny though. I gotta get personal. I had a cousin, a female cousin, who brought a brother over here from Haiti, right? Married him, got him his green card. Man, that brother dipped. He dipped on my cousin. First chance he got, he was out of
Damn.
there. Yeah, yeah, he was
Yeah.
out. Yeah, yeah.
I mean, how long were they together before he dipped?
I
Hopefully,
don't
they
know,
were at
maybe a
least 5
year,
years.
maybe a year.
And you
I
know
don't
what's
know how
crazy?
long
See,
outside of America, but I'll say when she introduced him to the family,
right?
a
He
year
was a
later,
short
a year
introduction.
later, she was telling the family he left.
But what's crazy though is, and,
What's
and,
that?
and that's what people have to be careful, especially men, because depending on where you get married, say if you get married here in the States, bro, you got some of these racist judges that be like, well, you still need to give her half. You know what I mean? Like if she was with you long enough that they could claim that, hey, you didn't have a prenup. You know what I mean? That's what, look, marriage is a serious deal. It's a contract. So I gotta pretty much take a Klingon blood oath with you before I get married. You know what I mean? Fuck all that. I ain't trying to give up half of what I have just because you try to finesse me. You
Yeah,
know what
look
I
at
mean?
that right there. Look at that right there, Robbie. That's what I'm saying. Them Afro Latinas, boy.
Would you
You
give her half?
huh? Would I what? Would I what? Hold on. What
You
was the
sounded like
question?
giving that. You sound like giving that. Huh? My
Yeah,
name
yeah, yeah.
is
What was
what?
the
My
question? Yeah,
name
what was the
is
question?
who?
Yeah, I don't know what the question was,
Would
Robbie.
you give her half of your restaurant, half of your house, half of all the money you got in the bank because
Yeah,
she
no, we're
decided she
not
don't want?
doing that. Why would you even ask me that question? We're not doing that.
No, I'm
But
saying like, say you
she
brought her
really
over for the green card, but then she flipped the script.
okay, okay. Yeah. No, no, no. We're not doing that. Oh, that's in the 90s, honey. Get that, boy. Nah, I don't know who that nigga is. Robbie,
Yeah,
talk to me.
bro. God
That's
don't
something
make
right there,
mistakes.
regular. That's a little regular right there. Afro Latinas, boy.
What I feel is, if you marry a woman with morals and like she prioritizes marriage, you're probably good as long as you can keep her away from.
But what if she's ugly though, man? See, we don't want no. You know what I mean? Like it's easy
You're gonna
for
get
men to say that.
you talk
It's
like that.
easy for
You
men to
talk like
say
that, then
that though.
Cynthia G's gonna be on your case.
Yeah, it's easy for men to say, yeah, we can just marry a woman for morals and love, but then she might be ugly, man. I'm not marrying no ugly woman, though. I ain't doing that shit. I know I'm not. I ain't
I mean,
marrying no.
what they say, beauty's in the eyes of the beholder. So one man, a woman may be beautiful to somebody else. They may think she's not attractive, but as long as you love her. I mean, look at Lizzo. She's pulling dudes, right? Supposedly.
And cause she famous. Only cause she's famous, man.
Or she's a fire ass cook.
But yeah. People Lizzo can pull.
I think she could pull a nigga with a plate of food.
Absolutely.
A nigga might be like, I just
And
came
the
over here and
box. And the box. She got some good. She probably got some good box, man.
yeah,
Probably got some good box.
UPS certified box.
Little cushion for the pushing, man. Ain't nothing wrong with it.
And you know what's funny about Kim Kardashian? That I knew that I know had pissed a lot of black women off and made me laugh. She said, like that's how she got Kanye. Kanye said, man, he went out with her on one of their first dates. She brought him home and cooked him soul food, fried chicken, collard green. Like, how the hell does a woman like that learn how to cook soul food from dating
Somebody
two
done
women
taught her
niggas?
something. Somebody
You get
done
what I'm
taught her
saying?
something. Somebody done taught her something, man.
Dude, that's what I'm saying. That's a nigga trap right there, bro. Can you imagine
Yeah.
you talking to a Becky and all of a sudden she just go in there and just
I
make
know
you
I'm
some.
pulling up. I know
You be
I'm
like,
pulling up
what?
for the fried
This nigga
chicken.
be like, this nigga be
Yeah.
like, wait a minute, I just got box and chicken and I didn't have to go to KFC.
I'm
You know what I
pulling
mean?
straight up for that. I'm pulling straight up.
See,
Next time
that's what
she
got
was like,
Kanye. Kanye got sucked in, no pun intended. So now, he's like, I done had kids with her whoop de woo, and he forgot, bro. She even
that's
said
the
it like,
danger
I had
zone.
to
Robbie,
learn,
you got kids, bro.
bro. That's what
Do
I
you
was saying.
do you got kids, Robbie?
I have a daughter, and I
Okay.
would not want my daughter to be talking to somebody like Kanye West, who is, in my opinion, I know he says he's a genius, and I know people may say they don't agree with his politics. That's not my reason for it. To me, this guy just has a track record in terms of representing black men that he goes after like the sluttiest of women, bro.
And you know what I realized about Kanye, man?
What's up?
His mama, Donda. I kind of wish Kanye would be a different guy if his mama was still alive, bro.
You know what? I agree with that
Did
to
you
a
watch
degree.
the documentary? Did you watch the Kanye documentary,
I
Robbie?
did. I didn't watch it. I need to see this on what?
You gotta
What
watch that,
is it on
bro.
Netflix?
Hell yeah, man. He
But
got
here's
a
the thing.
different
This is my question.
him and his mama, like I ain't gonna lie, Robbie, the relationship he got it with his mama, like
Was
I
like
didn't have
Tupac.
that relationship with my mama, but you know people, yeah, like Tupac, like you know people, you probably know some homies in your personal life who's like, damn, like I got a homeboy that I know for a fact, man, one of my good friends, bro. He has that relationship with his mama. It fucks me up, bro. Like it is, man, and that's what Kanye had with his mama. Like
I
Kanye,
hear that, but here's my point.
go
Here's my
ahead, bro.
point. His mom probably wasn't a harlot, right? She was an upstanding woman. What I don't get is
Yeah, single,
before,
single as hell, single
be,
as hell too, for the
but,
record. Too.
but here's the thing: before his mom passed away, he was still kind of dating women. You know what I'm saying? That had high body counts.
Yeah, he was wilding. He was wilding.
Do you
He
get what
was
I'm trying to say? I'm talking about dating. It's
wilding.
one thing to just be like, "Oh man, I'm smashing." He would be like making them famous.
Like
Like,
Kanye's such a troll, man. I don't know, man. Like Kanye's such a troll, bro. It seems like Kanye might have been dating them girls for clout, man. I don't know, man. Kanye's
but
a
I
weird guy,
to a
bro.
degree, but I think he really, really, really liked Kim
I do, he
Kardashian
do. Yeah, no, he
because he
do.
had kids with
He
her.
do, he do. And you can tell how he doing now, right? And then plus a man. Being a man, the woman who gives you your first child, you always have a soft spot in your heart for her. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like as a man, bro, you
I don't
do.
think divorce was ever in his plans.
Hell
This is
no.
what I believe. If he had not tried to run for president, they probably still be together. When he had that breakdown on stage and he started like talking about some of their personal business, talking about how he had to tell her to save the baby. Some stuff, man, you're not supposed to give to the public. You dig what I'm saying? You're supposed to
Yeah.
keep it private. I just think she probably was like, I don't mind my life being a circus, but I'm the ringmaster. You know what I mean? You in other words, you the one going out here telling
Mhm.
people way too much.
And that was Kanye trying to change her, man. You can't change these women, man. You can't change them, man. Yeah, I agree with that. You can't change her, man. Kanye, that was Kanye's mistake. He was trying to change her, man. I hate people say it. I hate when people say it, but he tried to turn a hoe into a housewife. Hard to do. It's damn near the impossible feat. But men think they can do it. Women think they can do it though. Let me not just say men,
Right.
but women think they can do it, bro.
I
Women
think
think
for
they
the
can
most part he did,
hog
bro.
ass niggas into husband material, and it's like, nah, you're not gonna.
Look,
I gotta be able to do that. You
he
ain't gonna
sort
be
of changed the hoe into a housewife for a little bit, but what he messed up was he started making marriage look like a liability. See, she was like, man, I'm better off being single than dealing with this nutty dude.
facts.
You dig what I'm saying?
Facts. I think a lot of people get in that mind frame.
Right. And then the last thing is, see what made him allegedly start wearing that bleached hair
Yeah.
when she dropped one of her kids, one of the babies she had. Allegedly, she was with that guy Metcalf. That was the kicker from the Raiders back in the day. And the owner of the Raiders basically didn't like that. They didn't condone it because they're like, man, how is she coming to the back where the locker room is? She's a married woman. Y'all don't know.
Food, nigga, what type of food? Say what's up. You want to say what's up to the people, man? Come on, hold on. And my son right here, man. Let me tell my son on, man.
Okay.
Say what's up to the people.
What's up?
Thanks, it was.
Oh, what's going on,
It was up.
That's how we
What's
talk,
up,
man.
man? Shout out to my son, man.
They came to that. They came right here.
Yeah, shout out to my son, man. He outside.
bro?
And he's single. You single, ain't you, son? You looking for a cougar? Huh? Yeah, he said a cougar from the UK. God damn, Rich. Don't do that.
He's the cougar
Don't do it
slayer.
in the UK. Don't do it in the UK. Cougars like it, man. And y'all can hit me up. I got my Instagram scrolling at the bottom of the screen. If y'all wanna holler at my son, he said he outside. Son outside, bro. He's outside, bro. I man said he want a cougar from the UK. A Jamaican cougar though. See, that's what me and my son finna do. We are going to get us some Jamaican. We're gonna get us some Jamaican. Let me get my homie up. Bro. Hold on. There's the homie right here. Pull up, Leno. You gonna jump out the screen. You gotta get down, nigga. What are you doing, man?
Hey there, bro, man.
Yeah, jerk. Yeah, man. Shout out to y'all, man. Shout out to everybody though. But Robbie, man, I think I'm finna get up out of here, man. The sun is shining, man. You see
Oh,
how
that's
it look
good. I
out there,
told you
Robbie?
it's a beautiful day, man. It's a
Robbie,
beautiful
you
day,
see
man.
how I look out here, man. I got the homies out here. I got my son out here, man. I'm finna go outside, man.
Y'all about to fire up the grill?
Nah, I'm going somewhere. I'm gonna probably go get something to eat though. I am finna go eat, but I ain't gonna fight the grill today. But I do want to
Got you.
I want to
Yeah.
get my black ass up off his porch, man.
Well, I appreciate you having me on, bro. And we'll
I
chop it up
appreciate
again.
you. And then one time, Robbie, for the road. One time for the road. Fuck Will Smith, right? Ain't that what we saying? Fuck Will
Hey,
Smith.
Will Smith has not actively done things that I feel where he's put black first. I don't know if he's done things behind the scenes. So that's what I'm saying. I don't think he did anything because it benefited black people. I think it had to do with his own reputation and ego. You dig what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm saying fuck Will Smith, but I'm gonna tell you why I'm gonna say fuck. This is hypocritical, right? I'm gonna say fuck Will Smith, but I'm gonna salute Will Smith because he brought back slapping the shit out of a nigga.
Oh yeah,
season.
he
It's the
basically
season.
is a
It's the
prophet.
season. It's sunny out here.
Yeah, he's a
I'm probably
prophet.
gonna go slap the shit out of somebody, family. For real.
Look,
Y'all make
he's a
sure y'all hit
prophet.
that like button. I'm probably
He's a
gonna leave this porch and go slap the shit out of somebody.
he ushered in G checking. He brought
Thank
back the
you.
G funk era.
Make G checking great again. Right? Make G checking great again, bro. Some people deserve to get the shit smacked out of them. And salute to Will Smith for bringing that back in, man. But Robbie, one
That's
love,
what's
homie.
up, man. Yeah.
One
You
little
take it
bit.
easy, pimp. All right.
My
Peace.
guy, Robbie. Salute to Robbie. And salute to all of you ugly motherfuckers, man. I love you. I love you guys. And let me be the first one to tell you, man, listen, if nobody told you today that they love you, let me be the first one to say that I love you. I love you. I love you, man. And Beard, Struggle Beard coming back in. I'm gonna have that big. Give me 15 more months. 15 more months. 15 more months. That beard gonna be nice. Beard gonna be nice in about. Give me 15 more months. Look, that's a hater. You hear the hater? A hater told me my beard turning gray. Hey, salute, man. I love y'all. Look at the boy though. Bald head. We're gonna run that crazy bald head out of town. All right, man. Salute to y'all, man. I love y'all, man. Peace. You're beautiful. Listen, don't let nobody tell you you're not beautiful. You're beautiful in your own little way. You might be fat, short, stubby, whatever. You're beautiful. We out of here, man.
I built this shit. Me. Brick by brick. And I'll be damned if I let you tear it down just because you don't like the way another nigga talk.